Hey, all night.
Hey. Oh. Oh. Darn. Oh. Hello.
Hello. Hi,
Oh.
guys. Nope.
Hi. Welcome to Group J Mash. We, and we just started, and we are doing chickens.
Chicken's always is honestly a good start.
All
We
right.
started with the water medallion.
Looks like it looks like we have a part medallion start.
Water medallion starts always really nice, simply because of just it already gets you part of a song. And we started with Serenade too. Ugh, that's not the best of the song to start with, but c'est la vie. C'est la vie. But actually, no, Serenade might be good because depending on where we are, because that's good for child actually, because I can get us back to simpler time.
Oh.
Like play without prelude. It's not the best of songs, but it's pretty decent. Also, hi, I'm Sheepy. As you guys probably already know, I don't have chat up again.
Yeah. And I'm Koari, and we got a bow victory!
Bow to start off is actually really nice.
Bow on chickens! We have victory! This scene is great already!
Pull up Jack.
Oh, do we have double game audio going?
Oh dear.
Oh.
That's not the right channel. There.
They bomb back on the man on roof. I missed that. We missed
Bomb
that?
bag? A bomb bag and a bow? Jesus!
It's like
You're missing a hook shot and a strength gets us forest.
yeah.
That's the dongos though.
I just realized we started with Serenade too.
Actually, a bomb bag and bows that's just the dongos.
Yeah.
That's just the dongos cavern. That's just like here you go.
Like one do spare one dungeon. Here you go. It's Super Deku.
Yeah, pretty much it's just deck. It's just a new deck. Grab
See
money.
DrKirth in the rarely seen Lon Lon Rant room, although I don't think that's as rarely seen nowadays.
This is a Felix seed.
Felix?
I'm afraid of this Felix seed because it's a Felix seed. But hopefully it won't be too bad. But honestly, having this room right above challenge chickens is nice because it gets you money.
Yep.
Actually, can someone show me what the Pog Champ is for today? Because I'm pretty sure it's
I-
changed by now.
Ooh.
Piece of art.
It's just
It
a little
has
love
changed.
from Talon.
I don't recognize who today's Pog Champ is, but I appreciate the fact that it's a black creator. Because
Oh, my favorite will still forever and always be the first one that they went with. Named Unruly, aka Kenny.
the cat was one of my favorites. The cat was one of my favorites, though. If we just kept the cat, I'd have been fine. But yesterday's also was a good one because I actually know that streamer. The number one Alex, he does. Well, he's now goes RX actually because that's what everybody calls him pretty much. What was that on Malin?
I believe that was Storms, if I heard correctly.
Yes, Storms on Malin.
Well, this is the part where we rush bomb of the well.
Well,
forget progression. Just rush bomb of the well. Storms and bomb. If it's right, storms and bombs. Yeah, storm bomb bag.
You just need Zelda to fully get everything, but storms and bombs.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine.
Work it out. Work it out.
Oh, we're seeing DrKirth going back.
Honestly, don't blame it.
I don't know.
Oh, it's right outside of Start. That's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's like right at the entrance, and it looks like we're seeing Koari Forest.
Yeah, I'd go do Koari, and I do South Hyrule into Lake Hylia, because that pretty much is you just learn to your Serenade, and then go into
Climb through climb the mountain to get the Lost Woods. Yeah, unfortunately, never got the bomb bag.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like I said,
I mean, he's a man on the roof, so he's gonna get it as an adult.
Yeah, you're gonna get it immediately anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's not like he's only losing a couple checks on Lost Woods and Koari Forest.
Yeah.
Yes, the Cyan song is Serenade.
And it looks like...
No, that's Song of Time. You're right. I'm wrong.
Yeah, it looks like Amalah just walked out of Lon Lon Ranch.
Don't blame it, because where your spawn is. I'm blind. Ignore me.
Oh,
hey,
speedrun. Welcome.
Hey, Raiders. Aren't you going from a season 4 match to a season 4 match?
Yes, I believe that was Keizo Bro and Sanzo.
Hey, so we're not really missing out on that bomb back from a roof. Because one was in Mido's house. Yeah. So it's not hurting him too much, honestly. But hi, Raiders! Welcome, welcome, all of you. We're doing Amalah, who's a French runner, with DrKirth.
Oh. Let's go! Vanilla! Let's go! Is this even random?
Is this even randomized?
Is this just modified season 3? Are we just gonna do early Deku? Felix, what have you done?
He pulled a Felix.
Alright.
Oh no! Oh wait, that's Amalah. I'm done. But yeah, I am a tea kettle. I am a tea kettle. That is my laughter. I have accepted this.
Alright.
But yeah, since we're right here, you rush Deku.
Yeah.
It makes it so much easier.
Alright.
Like I said,
the first 2 hints of the game.
Like, you rush, you do Deku, you come back out, you do Lost Woods, GTG's way the hero.
GTG way the hero.
I'm just, like I said, I'm a Weezer, so I sound like a tea kettle. It's my theory. Once I get called a tea kettle, I was like, I'm now a tea kettle. That's what it is. But having that GTG way of the hero means we need Epona's long shot. That's
Trail foolish.
Ugh, disgusting. That means that Storm's Grotto is dead. Top of the Dongos is dead. Both the walls are dead. With Trail being foolish.
And you can also preemptively mark off Bigoron as well.
I think it also marks off the fairy too.
Yep.
Dang! Like you never realize what you get.
So this is the type of thing we tried to avoid in season 4, and we're doing it anyway. Early Deku, blind early Deku, let's go.
I love how Koari Store was just like, yeah, I'm gonna be vanilla. Hold on, Dad. Hold up. Hold up. Felix, don't say that. There was a bow on chickens, yes, Banana Lloyd. Don't be mean, Felix.
Mean. I mean, unless you're me or a certain other person that I know.
Another Pizza Hut. So far, there's just been nothing in Deku, which is not too surprising. Is Deku when you have to do it early? There's absolutely never anything in it. But when you're searching for 3 hours for a Kokiri sword, then there's everything else in it. That's how the word works.
Yeah.
Cool. And with that early bomb bag.
Yep. Get all the storm checked. So
I just realized
honestly, if I was in here, I'd be hoping with the amount of money that DrKirth currently has, I'd be hoping for a 50 spot.
Honestly, with the amount of money that gives you, your business gives you the Lost Wood scrub. That gives you some scrubs. Actually, it gives you pretty much all the scrubs you need right immediately, right off the bat with that. That's most of your early scrubs.
Oh, there
Like
it is. There's the 50 spot that I was looking for.
There's all
now
your
we
early
can
scrubs.
full clear Lost Woods, and we can also do the Hyrule Field scrub.
Oh god, don't say DCB Baron. That'd be just like the worst feeling. With an early bomb bag and early bow, just like, yeah, no, DC's Baron, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, this deck is looking kind of barren, though. Like, have we seen anything in this deco yet?
No.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Disgusting. Of course, so. That's how this seed works. You get a cookie so early.
Oh. Okay. Thanks, game.
Game's like, here, have money.
Okay. You gave us the 50 spot earlier. We don't need another 50 spot. You know, we're not
Got a wallet.
We're not scraping money off the streets.
And Hey, DrKirth, did you not get the lighting?
Oh, he pulled out his sword, so he lost it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you don't know, when you try to do flame storage, if you swing your sword, you will lose flame storage. Primarily because you can also create flame storage using it to create your sword. Little known trick.
Huh.
Honestly, that's actually become my favorite way of doing flame storage now. Just jump splash a torch with the Koari sword.
I did not know that. Also, it's kind of interesting how, because DrKirth had to go back and get his flame. Their flame? Their flame.
Go my head, the light arrows! Required Deku!
Wow! Wow! What is it? I'm a stone!
Deku was required, but it was a stone!
It's required just for the light arrows. I mean, that's a hit you don't have to go get.
Yeah. It also means we're 1/3 of the way to all dungeons.
Oh god. So what do we not want to see? So okay, if you're DrKirth or Amalah, what do you not want to see on the OT?
would say DL at this point.
Oh god, depending on our dungeons, you're right. You're right, no!
Big Stabby!
Sunsong!
Felix! Felix!
Hey Felix! Hey Felix! What did you roll? Because I get the feeling because Sunsong's on OOT.
There's the Felix. See, you rush it.
Something's gonna be on one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Something's gonna be on one of those two checks.
Oh. Small divergence here.
That's actually a nice divergence. Getting one going to scrub, one going Ocarina minigame. Oh god, that was
Bottle.
Bottle's nice.
Oh, poorly timed gold rupee. Because it doesn't fill up your wallet after you paid for it.
Yep. Oh well, not like it was a wallet anyway. Not like we got a wallet anyway. And we kind of figured Goron was gonna be dead because Trail's dead.
Yeah. Kind of a redundant hint at that point.
I mean, just, you know. At that point, you just kind of like, it's based on you figuring it out, but like, you're never sure. Wonder what song Sari's gonna have. You kind of hope for ZL.
Yeah.
Because then that gives you all of Well. But I can definitely say you don't want Nocturne. Because then that's like, all it helps you with is adult. It doesn't help you with child, because your child spawn is right outside of CAC. No. Hi, Purple. No, we don't know what's wrong with the seed yet, but, we just know Sunsong's on OZ, but that's about it, because Felix rolled it. So...
But then again, this is a Felix seed, so you rush Sunsong.
unless you're the two stones, or just something you just are like, well, I guess I'm never getting Sunsong then. It was only on Ocarina minigame I noticed, from what we can hear, so maybe?
Oh yes, very nice group count for Amalah.
I hadn't even looked at the Ruby count until then. But turns out I did an accidental nice more recently when I last did a liquor run, a teeny tiny liquor run in the Whole Foods.
And it's ruined.
Yep. Oh well. But my meat is 6.9%. Prelude.
Prelude. Okay. I mean,
water
temple foolish.
That's actually pretty decent because that'll give you a faster way back to child from adult. Since
yeah.
I love how you guys both were like, just gave you terrible options with Boss Key on River Chest or Boss Key on Dark Link. But Foxy was dead, which is actually quite nice. And did Dr. Kirth fall? Or is he just going up? Was he just now No, he's just going now. There now. Never mind. It's okay.
Yeah, he's just climbing up now.
Frogs 2 and 30 are dead. 40 and 50 are still alive.
Oh boy. Gotta love them skull seeds, am I right?
Am I right?
Said no one never.
At least you weren't me, Twin Dragon. I've completely reset my timer several times because I forgot my numpad was attached to it. It's a fun time. It's a fun time to do that by accident. 30. Dang, not even like 30's dead because it's like just like he's a heart or something. It is a recovery heart. Not even something like decent. Not even a shield, yo. Skull Mask is a bow.
We don't need it.
50's
50
dead. 30's still dead. And
Prelude
is so
what's our forest mentality?
I love how we both had the same thought. It's like, it's our forest. What's our forest mentality?
Oh, seeing Child Coron City. Only do hot rudder at this point.
Honestly, I love how there is the nicer option of DC is forest, but purple went the other direction of spirit. Felix, don't go there though. Don't go there. Don't do that. You stop that, Felix. Oh wait, with a barren. Actually, no, with a barren water temple with ZL on Prelude, that would mean actually. I was like, yeah, that's super Zaboski, because I was like, you don't have ZL to raise all your water. I was like,
yeah. It literally just means that would actually be pretty nice if Water Temple was the Forest Medallion. Then just be like, go get your boss key, get out.
Very true.
Grab your ZL, don't never have to touch Water Temple ever again.
Forest Medallion can't be Shadow.
Yeah.
Can't ride the boat, Felix. I'm like, Felix is not allowed!
Get out of here, Felix, with your cheaty glitches.
Hey, if Rick's only playing DDR, then I've apparently missed something. I've missed some. Then I've missed something then. Because I know...
Alright, Amalah checking the Chew Whore.
Oh, that's a pretty color. It's like... At the same time, no it's not because it looks like this.
We don't have magic!
Oh, that could be funny. It looks like lemons. It looks like lemons. You mean Felix wrote it? Amalah having trouble getting the angle. There you go, Amalah. Yeah, bomb twos are now Pikachu. Pikachu is now suddenly.
Oh.
That's gonna hit. I was like, is that gonna hit?
That was an interesting angle.
Frogs in the rain, yes. Just a recovery heart, so neither frogs was required. I was like, yeah, Pikachu just used explosion.
Not even a piece of heart, just a recovery heart.
It's not even worth it. So I'm gonna see Amalah go adult here.
Makes sense.
Good question. Don't know. I want to say yes on Pikachu learning. That's not the right app. That's not the right app.
Paperweight.
That's not the right move.
Alright, let's see what our medallions are. Water, forest.
Forest. Is this even randomized? Spirit. The dog goes
DC,
fire. Doesn't help. Oh, yeah. The stone shadow.
Or stone shadow.
Ugh. Oh wait, no, it could be for Spirit Temple key logic. Spirit Temple key logic is Spirit Temple key logic. Because everybody loves Spirit Temple key
Boulder
logic.
Destiny, turn. Give us the iron for which we yearn.
Fire medallion is spirit. Your spirit medallion is
just more bombs. Our destiny tells us to go to DC. Alright. Now we're...
I don't trust the seed.
I mean, it's Felix, so I don't trust it either.
Was that Felix? Be quiet.
First of all, we don't even know if it's River's way the hero.
Oh god. Don't say that. Don't say that. I think neither of them went for well in this case because no ZL. And now knowing where ZL is, they're just like, I can wait. No ZL, no scale. They at least had a scale. I can see one of them dipping to get those couple stacks that you can get, but no scale, no ZL. That's 2 bottles. God. Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be tight. 1 second remaining.
Nice.
Also, Amalah skipping the windmill.
We have Song of Time. No, wait. Why are you skipping the windmill? No, wait, I'm right. No, because there's Song of Time. So, do Dompe use Song of Time, go into the windmill that way.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking that light blue was Serenade.
Because Serenade's also blue.
You're not wrong. Nothing on the TARDIS. Just a bloopy.
Friends, please. Dompe and Dante are just a letter apart. That's all it is. I'm 2 letters apart.
Oh, first wind? Okay. And with Jabba being a villain, I don't think Amalah's gonna go to Domain anytime soon, unless Gerudo's letter and we rush ice. Now we won't find magic for no 2 hours. You're not wrong.
Oh god, don't say. He's hiring a bloopy on Dompe.
Alright, let's see if Richard is a good little boy. Or not.
DrKirth?
I think you grabbed the wrong dog.
Maybe. Yeah, they got the one of chickens. I was like, that's just useless. I don't think he saw what was up here, so he was like, oh, something up here, I can grab it that way. Sarius?
Sarius.
Let's go, kid.
And is I
That's one half of Darunia.
I want to say something, but that would be a spoiler for another match.
Strength on Richard.
But all I'm gonna say is, Felix, did you just copy another person's seed? Is this like? Did you just take one of the ZSR matches and just copy and paste it?
No, he just planned at this. It's fine.
It's like Felix, that kid is little that copies someone else's homework. Is like, all right, but just change like some of the answers around so that it doesn't look like it.
Oh, make some money there.
Yeah.
Bye.
Sell bugs, make money.
Still short for a shield.
Yeah.
Felix, no. You are not allowed to play another CC final. No. Amalah? Oh, wait, that's a skull. I'm dumb. Never mind.
No, Devonto, I'm convinced that this is not a rando. This is
a Plando.
It's just a modified vanilla seed.
DrKirth might get his lens after he pulls up the chick the first time. Still that 50
copy
hint.
of the 50 hint. We're still missing 40.
That's still a scary thought. Plando tourney when someone actually wants to plan it. And you know, set up.
Oh God.
God knows how many Plando seeds. Ew, setting up Plando seeds.
I once played a Plando seed that had lens on the treasure chest game.
Wait, what?
Don't ask.
Were your settings beatable only?
No, it wasn't beatable only. Oh.
Okay. Hook shot. Okay, game.
So, that's Forest Temple.
Yeah, that's Forest Temple.
Yeah, there's the L.
I was like, that, yeah, no, that's Forest Temple in logic. That's ZL in logic, cause...
Yep. Got a Saria song for logical forest access.
I was like, Saria's gets you logical forest, you got your string. Oh, hovers could be... I mean, forest could be hovers locked.
That'd just be awful.
I don't trust this. It's Felix. It's Felix.
Because then that also means one step closer to Stone Shadow.
It's a Felix seed. Of course it's going to be hovers locked. So the way the keys can be laid out in Forest is that you'll need hovers to yes, thank you. Your key layouts can be laid out. Your key English is a language I speak. I promise.
Are you sure about that?
I promise I'm not a French streamer, surprisingly.
Insert John Cena here.
But yeah, oh yeah, you're I've seen that lovely one-time long shot lock Forest Temple. That we don't talk about that Forest Temple.
That can only happen in Dungeon Skull Sanity, or
Yep.
just full Skull Sanity in general.
Well, Dungeon Token Sanity, but same difference. No, actually not the same difference, because Skull Sanity is a whole different setting from Token Sanity. But Dungeon Token Sanity was on for the co-op tourney, and I remember that. And yeah, that was the one scene, like, I think that might have been the one match everybody was like, what? We were all like, what are we missing? Like, I think that might have been the one time you actually got everybody like, what are we missing? Like, we're missing something, but what are we missing? And it's like, we're missing long shot. And it's like, oh. Oh no. Hey, oh no. It's a funny thing that happens.
And a shield at the on top of the doggo in case you came in here as a child and burned it.
Not the shield we want. Nor the shield we need. I just realized you wouldn't have been able to finish the doggo as a child.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Holy Spikes! Thanks for the raid!
Hey, Sparks. How'd you like that Xeno seed?
Double raids! We have more than one raid today. It's so nice when we get more than one raid. But, brain. Break for 5 seconds. Oh, I missed what was on the dongo. But obviously it wasn't
I did though. Alright,
okay, whatever it is, it wasn't important.
Too busy trying to get light into my room.
Oh, sticks.
Steak? Yeah, steak.
Oh wait, we can do Ganas now.
Yeah.
They're not going in anytime soon.
Probably not. Too much progression going on.
You're missing...
Yeah, you still need 80 rupees.
You're missing 6. Go do those.
Weird quirk with that. Despite having a discount, you still need the 80 rupees.
Just in case he doesn't give you the discount. Cause
well, just in case he gives you a 5 rupee discount.
That too.
Which is actually quite awful, because I remember seeing, I think it was a top 32 match, where he only gave a 5 rupee discount, tried to go hand in money to the Happy Match shop, and you got the angry face.
Oh, because he didn't have enough money to pay for it.
Yeah. And I remember seeing that, I'm like, I've never actually seen that before.
Nope. We'll see some adult Goron, because we got bombs.
Oh no!
Oh, did they blow up in the cutscene?
Fell down.
Oh, it's fine.
I mean, we know it's fine. He doesn't.
It'll be fine. Strategic. What'd you get, big? Hey, a letter! Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! That opens up Ice Cavern.
Thank you, Mira.
Delete! Delete! Delete!
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that is hilarious. It's like, hey, you can rush Ice Cavern, if you get a boomerang, you can do some Jabu, because you know that lovely Sun Song on OT, and you don't know if you need Graveyard. Not ZL and Ice. ZL is on Forest Temple, is on Prelude, which is behind Forest Temple. Ice. 20 is a
dead.
20? That's a one we don't get very often. And with no hovers, we can't just backflip over rocks, and no hammer or silver to even get that last chest. So we gotta leave it.
Oh yeah, that'd be very awkward though, because the only way to get that would be to safe quit. And then it's a crapshoot because we still don't know where adults spawn. At that point, I'd be like, "Where are we dropping, boys?"
I actually am very curious of where our adult spawn is, but we'll probably find out after this bullet, after this crater loop.
It's on top.
Can't see the smoke.
It looks like a bomb bag.
Either a bomb bag or a deck of shield. My food's here.
Serenade.
What? There's Serenade. Baron DMT. Oh, also, Water Temple is also Baron as well.
Yeah, that's our other Baron hit.
I'm gonna be right back while they're doing this.
Okay,
no more than
I will
5
hold down the fort. Kirth finally getting that bomb bag off of Rufio. All right. So. Oh. Another copy of the Ward's Foolish? So what are we missing? We're missing 2 weighty heroes, I think? Or are we missing 3? Oh, we're missing 3 weighty heroes. Yeah, we don't have ZL Amalah. Goron City weighty hero. Oh no!
I'm back.
We just got a Goron City weighty hero. Josh intensifies. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I mean, it's not that bad.
It's awful.
No, because remember, there's still other checks in here. So, it might not be for that letter.
Well, we'll need that ZL.
We need that ZL.
Or the hammer. Or another strength.
I mean, it could just be for Ice Cavern, no? Or something on the big boy.
Oh. Oh, that's right. Amalah never got the strength off of Richard.
Nope.
Oh no.
So Amalah will have to double dip unless there's a strength here in Forest.
Oh my god. If there's a strength here in Forest, then that means it's not strength block.
Blair.
Oh no. That's Alright, you're having a little trouble here. Okay. Alright. We got the vines. We're good.
We Gucci. Just a nut.
And before Ice Cameron song is not turned, you shut your mouth.
Nah, here I'm doing this as Requiem. And that's your only access out to the desert.
Ugh. I'm sorry. I got a lot of stuff to pay to. Like right now, this is a nail biting forest come before Amalah, because right now, if we get a strength, that'd be massive. Oh god. Stalfo titties. Alright, where are we dropping, boys?
Okay, we're about to find out.
Lost Woods.
Oh,
Right where you need to be.
that's really convenient.
Now, this is not beyond Mido, so you still need logical access for us.
But we already have logical access, so it works out. You know, it's funny. I know there's avocado in here, but I don't see the avocado, so I'm just like always pleasantly surprised when I get a mouthful of avocado. It is very good. It is very good. I have a kale Caesar salad with avocado and grilled chicken from Chop. I was craving a salad.
No. Bolero. Nice. So, B. Luigi, Amalah actually did the loop. So he went in through Goron City. Yes, he... No. No. He did not.
That's the first time we've seen Spawn. We've seen adult Spawn. And both of us must have missed adult Spawn then. Huh. We must have missed adult Spawn then. I might even want to go get salad, so that's possible. We're seeing some fire temples. See if we get locked out immediately.
So we're not hammerlocked out of fire.
Not immediately, anyway.
Yeah, no double forest because Amalah doesn't have strength.
It was a very brief double force.
Very, very brief. I mean, honestly, surprised Amalah hasn't thought about GTG, or not, well, yeah, GTG, but Ganon's Castle.
When you can dip your progression dungeons, I don't blame it. But I would have done Ganon's Castle. Personally. Well, no, because where you spawn with... Well, he doesn't know spawn is right outside of Goron City. And he does have Bolero, so...
Yes, Bolero has Prelude.
So both are really easy to get back to. So.
Alright. So another chance to not be locked out of fire.
We're at 10 skulls on DrKirth's side.
Oh! Fire Temple intensifies.
Can't complete it.
Now at this point, while Malo doesn't know that it's in logic, but it is in logic to go deeper into fire right now.
Malo's not gonna be happy about it.
No tunicate. Oh, that's. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Oh god, don't talk. I don't want to talk about tunic logic.
I mean, we haven't seen a Wally yet.
Doing the glitchless run because he never bought a shield. He almost did. He was 6 rupees short. Alright.
Now we're Hammerlock, I think.
No, we're not. Not yet.
Alright, you're right. I might be a little more invested in this style than I want to admit. Mostly because it's Forest and Fire Temple. And there's been nothing in either.
Yeah, it is a little concerning. Now we're Hammerlock. There's the boss key.
Not Hammerlock. Nice.
Alright. So now this is looking like Ganon's Castle trip.
It's a miracle!
Yeah, hopefully followed by Richard. But I still see a GTG play before going Child.
Oh, we get out of GTG.
Did we not get... Oh, we didn't get opponents. Never mind.
No opponents, no record.
We got Sorry, not opponent. Forget what I said. So yeah, no, Child does make a lot more sense. Because... You got Naruto's.
Actually, you know, no ladder, no hovers, no ZL, no sprint. You heading back down, my good buddy. It's always interesting to see people do bow extension for this. Because I'm so used to people having to choose when you come into Ganon's castle.
Oh yeah. Bow extension is a great trick to learn. Just a nut. Not rewarded. Key on the floor, master.
Floor master's sun painted. Never mind. Some more bombs.
Hmm.
We're running out of checks here.
Two checks left.
At least it's not paradoxical letter. Nothing else.
Yeah. I mean, I rolled a deed last night that had that. For myself. That was, Cora.
You're funny, game. You're very funny.
Hi. Technically not Baron. LOL.
Here's the wallet.
Again. Technically not Baron.
Tunic logic. Tunic logic was like, you either come in the forest and getting your wallet and buying it, or you going up that, or you going in that castle and you getting your tunic out of there. Pick your choice. Hey, there's everybody's shield.
Oh God, and a shield. Oh, get the shield after you need the shield for the Stalfos.
We don't need the shield. The shield's just nice.
And Gan's castle was basically upkissed.
I mean, he is missing a fire source, some magic, and a strength. So there are quite a number of checks he could not get because of it.
Alright. And his magic! Oh God! We're a nocturne away. We are only a nocturne away from Stone Shadow. I swear to God, if it's in ice.
Oh no, we are nocturne away. Well, can't say I'm surprised. The Stone Shadow finds a... Yep, Nocturne hovers and boomerangs away from AD. Amalah does not have the strength of a Richard. Amalah has dipped forests, but could not complete it because no strength.
Nice refill of the wallet.
Nice, hey, here, go buy your tunic. That's what you mean to say. Just need more Caesar dressing.
Oh, was that a shield flick? Yeah. and he's going right back.
Yep. Amalah's like, yep. Like,
Not even turning in a letter. Well, yeah, having DL is much more important than turning in a letter right now. Plus, we still got 3 checks remaining in Child Goron City, which can be unlocked with DL. Did I say 3? I actually meant 2, because we already seen Hot Rodder, which was choose.
Where are you going? Amalah, where are you going?
Where is open? Skulls? Turning skulls? Time of day. He's looking at time of day. What did he miss? Oh, the shield. Right.
Just go do Forest without it. You're fine. Get one in Forest anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, for those that don't know, because he went to Ganon's castle, it said you have to go through outside Ganon's castle, which sets your time of day to exactly 10 p.m. Which is the very beginning of night.
Ew.
Alright. Who's
like
ready?
That.
Who's ready for a long shot on Phantom Ganon?
Nah, it's a scale. You know exactly why I'm saying it's a scale.
Well, I don't think a scale would really make a difference.
Jabu.
But we would have Zeal and bombs after beating this.
Don't trust it. See you go.
It's okay. Ah, just a fit spot. Boo.
Ew. There's your Zio. If you're DrKirth, you just go child and do your no.
Where was
Set
letter?
time of
Link
day
to Goron.
Oh, he doesn't have. Never mind. He does not have letter. Never mind. Lariel? Is he gonna do don't?
Yeah, he hasn't touched. I don't think he touched Goron City at all.
Nope, he hasn't done any of this. So wouldn't be surprised if this crater into his city. Because he knows Trail is dead.
Yeah.
In the world?
Yeah,
It's red.
is it?
That look red to me. That might just be a heart container then. We don't.
Wait. Hold on. Hold on a minute. We're gonna need an action replay of that. Someone with Zoom. Someone go directly. Probably, maybe even Amalah stream. Going back, full screen it. Cause it wasn't red on Amalah's stream.
It wasn't, but when we saw it there, because it was a little closer.
Because it was definitely round.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Still can't see it.
Eh. It could be a recovery heart, yeah. If it's a recovery heart, that could make all the more sense. Oh, why I'm seeing red, but we didn't see red on Amalah's earlier. Because Amalah's hearts are blue. Well, DrKirth's hearts are pink. So in that in the shadows of the ash, it would show.
All right.
Oh, we can get the hint by Medigoron because we didn't get that earlier.
I think it's time for some extensive research.
Because I'm thinking it's either a heart container or a recovery heart now, because that would explain why it didn't look red the first time we saw it. Do I do original or harvest cheddar? Oh, maybe? I don't know. But I was like, the pink would show up red in that, would show up more red there because of the dark ash. So. Ow, my knees. Ignore the old woman. 30 and 50 are dead. 40 is still a missing hint, I'm pretty sure. Oh, 20, 30, and 50 are dead. We correct that wording. I forgot we got that sometimes 20 hint, because, you know, that never shows up. Oh, no. Can you get that? Nope. Okay, that's good. I love how that question got answered right as I was asking it. DrKirth's got a really pretty blue. Got a really pretty light blue for his... Like a seafoam blue? Like almost a seafoam blue. Oh, that's such a pretty blue color. Because I know Amalah got a white. His guarantee. And time for DrKirth to be locked out. To go and get locked out.
Yep.
Now that they're going back over checks again. So now they're going over checks the other is done. I was kind of hoping for something a little newer, but you can see 10 skulls. So we're missing 10. So 10 skulls needs to be checked. Go turning your letter, unfreeze the king.
So after extensive research, I have deduced that is a pouch of some kind.
A pouch?
Whether it be a wallet or a bomb bag. And judging by the fact that it was very dark and they did not have the adult's wallet yet, I'm going to say that it is a third bomb bag.
And you know what? Probably, and I didn't notice this beforehand, I've not noticed this entire time, and how I've not noticed this entire time, despite the fact that it's pointing out multiple times. But yeah, I think he's going for French flag. It's a nice little touch.
Oh. Alright. Did we get a 40 hint?
I haven't seen a 40 hint. Seen a 20, a 30, and a 50.
Yeah, I saw 20, 30, and 50. I never saw 40.
40's a scary one. That's just kind of hanging out there.
Oh god.
Yep.
Hmm.
So now that I'm thinking about it, there's quite a bit that can be on 40. I think the one thing we do not want to see on 40 is the boomerang, the graveyard with a hero hand. Or a hovers with a shadow wave the hero hand.
Oh. Well, I can say that would definitely make for great viewing. Watching these guys suffer through an AD seed.
Oh no. No. If it's only AD if boomerang on 40 with the here graveyard, and nothing's on anything but Sunsong Grave. But if we get a 40 with hovers and a Shadow Wave here, then that might not be 80, but it's gonna be hilarious either way.
That's wow. That is a great way to do that command. That is a nice touch from Hell Knight.
Oh yeah. 40 Mirror on 40 was Mirror on 40. Wait, Mirror on 40? No, Mirror on Sunsong Grave. It'd be hilarious. Because then you really hate yourself. Because either then you put boomerang or you put hovers on 40 to really make it a 40 C skull with AD.
40 skull seed.
Uh-huh. We do have an OOT hint. Don't have a 40 hint. OOT is Sunsong. 40 hint still kind of missing.
I think we still only have 2 Way the Hero hints.
Yep. GTG.
That in of itself.
It's GTG and
Goron City. Oh, Amalah got his ZL.
Going child.
Makes sense.
So, with that magic, you can do. If you have the time of day, which I don't know if he does, you do treasure chest minigame. Oh?
With what lens? Oh, yeah.
He got a lens, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he did get lens. That's right. I forgot. Lens is not on this tracker.
Nope.
Right, we
No,
did.
any item in Sunsong Grave, not Composer's Grave. If it's in Composer's Grave, it's a whole different story.
Yeah.
But if it's on Sunsong Grave, with like grave you need to place. Grave you need to place Sunsong in. You want like Mirror Shield or Hammer in that.
Yeah, we have the item to Composer's Grave.
Kirth, you have choose.
There we go. Alright. Yeah, so Safe Flare, that is known as bow extension, which is oh, there's not sure. Oh boy.
Oh no.
So anyway, with bow extension is very similar to hookshot extension. What you do is you pull out the bow, you press forward, and as you're pressing forward, you press A and the bow and the button you have on bow at the same time. Meanwhile, we're seeing Amalah fail the flame storage trick in the Composer Grave, so he will not be getting the item.
His stick burnt out at the last minute.
And GGG is still Way the hero.
That's our second hint of that.
Yep. Yes. Yes. Amalah has not gone up river yet, although I expect that'll change anytime soon. But first, maybe we'll get a well play.
Maybe.
Yep.
Yep. Let's go. Into the well!
Personally, I was a big fan of dipping well without ZL, but now they have everything they need to full clear it. And hope it's not bait for the millionth time. Because I swear, like, open up Gan's Castle, hopefully make GTG a less good play. Instead, Bomb of the Well was the one that was the one that suffered.
I was thinking Treasure's minigame too.
Get your lefts and rights. Whoever bet right automatically lost.
Lift.
Got left. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Everything's crumbling. Also, we got our first right. Left, right, left.
Wee. That was funny.
And just a recovery heart. Oh no. Oh god. Oh.
No, Felix, that was not anyone screaming. That was my laughter.
Oh no, Felix! Felix!
I'm a tea kettle. Learn this.
Like, I don't I don't want to think about it. Because it can only get worse from here. Only one thing can make it worse.
For the skull seat?
No. Hey, we have logical access to our light arrows now. Yay!
Okay, what the digging toy got for us? Piece of heart. Okay. Oh, and we can do target in the woods.
Amalah finally has. No. Finally, there's the other shield. Oh. Oh.
Yep. We are hovers away.
Yeah, we're hovering CD.
I love how it's like, Felix, why is Sunsock 180? I love how that is a question that is. Oh, it's just $5. Dang. I got excited.
Oh. I was like, I was just saying, like, well could be bait. Well, now well could be bait for a different reason. Oh god. Oh, bait in. Does that mean basement's a key? Oh, we
no.
haven't opened up this check.
If this is a key, basement's an item. If this is not, but this is an item that's basement's key.
Hammer!
Well, it's not bait.
Well, it's not bait, but oh my gosh, is it still scary as hell? Rahylia with the raid and fire arrows.
Oh.
Oh god.
Hi, Rahylia.
If you don't know, Rahylia has the very cute guinea pig hand.
Oh my god, guinea pig cam. Guinea pig cam. Guinea pig cam.
Oh. Alright. We got our hammer. We're out.
Helmet's always on the TSG account. What are you talking about? Hey, shell fishing.
And despite getting a hammer, still opting to go upriver.
Honestly, don't blame him. Go do you dip into you have to go. Like, I don't trust this, Steve, especially if you know it's done by Felix. You go do jobbing. Child spawn is right outside of CAC.
Yeah.
It's on the steps leading to CAC.
Right at the entrance. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you would reset to the river.
So, oh yeah, that's right, Chalgoron City. Gotta make sure. Gotta full clear your way to heroes.
Oh yeah, because that lovely letter is the kind of sitting here like, hi, hello, I exist. We're missing two-way the heroes, aren't we?
Yes, two-way to heroes still.
It was a child link!
Yeah, Felix.
That's what I love who link the girl on. Two.
Alright.
Yes, two-way
doing the rolling, doing hot rodder, which we know is choose. Boots!
What boots?
That was the Hyrule Field Scrub?
Oh, iron boots. Nice. Those are the boots you want to see, and not the other ones.
Yeah.
This is
another slingshot.
I'm actually a little surprised it wasn't GV to Lake to... Wait, have we seen Valley yet?
Nope.
Left side maze.
Left side maze, yep. Is that a little early? Oh no, that... Yeah, and we just got the hammer too, so we won't move, so we won't say, oh, straight two!
That's all three strings.
Is bait!
No! That letter might not be bait. That's third string. No, that's second. That is second. But think about it. that's now GTG. That's part of our GTG way of the hero. That letter still could be for something because there's still Ice Cavern and his Olive Job, and I don't trust this C because it's Felix.
I would make the call right now. Fine, turn in letter. Requiem is in ice, but you don't do much more than that.
You just go straight to the back.
Or could be opponents.
For the opponents, that gives you your GTG way of the hero.
Or
For Ice to have something, it has to be.
The cogwheels are spinning in my head.
For
Cogwheels are spinning in my head.
If Ice Cavern has anything, it has to be Requiem.
Okay, hear me out.
Covers.
Hear me out.
Go ahead.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, so letter leads to Requiem in ice, which is your only access to Spirit Temple, Mirror Shield and Spirit for Eponas on Burning Cat.
Ew! I love it! Disgusting, though. I mean, that's better than the 80s nonsense people have been trying to put out there.
Yeah,
long shot in long shot.
That would make long shot in GTG.
No, better idea. Covers are in GTG.
No.
Yes.
We're not gonna have long shot in Sun Songbird.
No. Long shot's just in Water Temple. No, actually, no, it can't be. Never mind, I'm wrong. No, long shot's just in Java. Long shot's just in Java. Long shot's just in No! It can't be vanilla long shot. Water Temple's barren. It's not a long shot on Bongo, God. That's what it took me a minute. I was like, wait, right. Long shot. I was like, wait, Water Temple's barren. I forgot about that.
Yes.
So it's either that second strength. Wait, no. Hold up. I just realized something. First strength was on Richard. Second strength was on Spinning Pot. Until we find third strength, that second strength ain't it.
It is Wave Hero if third strength is in Spirit.
Or GTG. But if it's in GTG, it has to be behind the silver block, and if it's in Spirit, it has to be on adult side. But if golds are, or if it's not one of those two, something's behind outside Ganon's castle or in Light Trial.
Yes, because technically,
no. Strength either has to be strength lock.
No, that strength is strength lock because magic is strength lock.
But we got bombs.
But the magic itself is strength lock. And we don't have a second magic.
Oh, okay. Well, no, because you get ZL of Prelude.
Din Spire is only bomb block.
No, I'm saying. I'm saying, but you can get ZL off Prelude. 40's dead. It's just a bomb bag.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah, ZL was string.
Yeah, one lock what you get off of Richard.
Both the magic and ZL were both strength block. So
but
that
you can get your strength off Richard.
No matter what.
That first strength is strength. That second strength is strength block.
Gee!
I wonder why. Okay, that's all 3 spells.
What do we find bottom of the well? Hammer!
Hammer, boomerang, and a slingshot. But the slingshot's not way of the hero because we can get into the slingshot real easily.
Yeah.
Okay, we're actually going all the way up for this hit? That's a rarity.
I mean, if you're doing Hyrule Castle Fairy, the rage! The range!
That, yeah, Hammer guess, maybe Rang. We don't know about Rang. Rang is still a very, very ambiguous one, but it's just like, oof. It's a, you don't like to see that. But I like how we're just like, I just love how they're just like, here you go.
Not even, DrKirth not even thinking about, well, just going straight, just chasing that Ruto's letter.
Wait, who just got the hint for being with the hero?
Amalah.
Amalah? Okay.
That was at the top of river.
Wait, DrKirth didn't get that earlier?
Nope. Because he did the
Oh, he chicken clipped
Coco
right
entry.
in. Oh,
He did
okay.
chicken entry into domain, so which means that he would need to let go of the chicken and drop down, which means yeah.
He's about to get in now because he's gonna get the skull here, so he's gonna see that hint.
I agree, Purple. I would say fuck Jabu.
Yeah, I don't like because of the feeling seed. I don't trust it, but also it's not worth it until you find hovers or a graveyard way of the hero hint.
Yes, unfortunately, DrKirth is the only one with Aurors. Which, actually no, Amalah will get it right now because it's right here.
Amalah's about to get it soon. But yeah, no, with DrKirth now seeing that bottom of the well way of the hero, he's gonna be like, he's gonna probably do this, drop for his winning Jabu, play Nocturne, go to well.
Ooh. But DrKirth feels behind. Honestly, I could see him bailing after Rang.
Oh, that would be bad. I don't know. I don't think he bails at the rank. I don't think he bails at the rank.
I don't know.
Like, I would not bail at the rank because
it depends on how behind you feel.
True. And if he doesn't feel that behind, he might not ignore me.
Well is too quick to bail. Well, we have two runners in this chat that might agree with you.
Like I said, I think Amalah, I wouldn't blame if Amalah just drops for his wins here. Trail's still a foolish choice, as we already know. Like I said, I would at least pop in, drop for us, keep it moving. If Amalah decides to actually...
He's not.
I was like, if he decides to, I wouldn't have blamed him, but I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it.
Not doing Fairy Well first. Well, if you plan to go back as adult, you're not going to go to Fairy Well first. Plus, you'd only go to Fairy Well first if you don't have Boomerang at that point.
Yeah, I was like, they're going to drop it and then do Fairy. Get the hint over here.
There's the other 40
hints. Yeah, I find it funny where these 40 hints
Still don't have our fourth way of the hero.
Do we even have a third?
And it cannot be another dungeon.
Oh wait, yeah, we don't have a fourth. So we have a bottom of the well. Could be graveyard. This could be graveyard. There's a scale.
That's
we have two dungeons.
Interesting place for a scale.
That was a very interesting place. But we have two dungeons already on the way of the hero, and you can't have more than two.
Why can't another hint be another dungeon? Because way of the hero hints are you can only have two dungeons hinted maximum. That's why.
Oh yeah, that scale is actually really useful to get in the ice. That is a good point. I forgot about that. Oh, I got pink.
It'll be useful for Amalah to get the ice because he has not done South Tyrol. And it looks like he's just going to ice.
Honestly?
He's got hammer though.
Can you blame him here? He might I wouldn't honestly blame him if he's just gonna go unfreeze the king just in case. But also, you don't trust that letter way of the hero. You know?
We're really gonna have to pay attention to that what's in icy waters.
Yeah, what's in icy waters, what's in ice cavern? Sun Song? That's all we know.
Yeah, I agree, Purple.
I would
just
just
you
do
have
fire.
your hammer. Just go do it.
I would go
do ice cavern. You do ice cavern afterwards.
But I also would not. Like I said, I don't blame this play of I don't trust this seed. If you only had one bottle out, like just the bottle with the fire, I would be like, oh yeah, he's just unfreezing the king. But he has two bottles out, so it's just I'm like, yeah, Requiem or Epona's in ice would benefit him the most. Okay.
Alright. DrKirth doing the right thing and not failing after seeing that boomerang.
Like I say, if he only had the one bottle with the blue fire out, then I'd have been like, I'm gonna go unfreeze the king, play Bolero, come back to this.
Oh yeah, that's right. We also got fire arrows in the well. I forgot about that. Is that ice arrows?
Is that ice arrows?
I can't see what's in the icy waters. But it looked golden.
So it might not. See, the ice arrows are a bloopy. So icy waters ain't it?
Yeah.
Either way, whatever is down there is probably not for icy water. It's not for icy waters. Part of me really hopes it's not Minuet in here. But I also gotta do want to see hovers though. Gotta do want to see hovers though. Because that'd be hilarious.
Nah, I don't think.
Just because it'd be hilarious.
I don't think it can be Minuet here.
Why not?
It would
be
block too much because then we'd be bottlenecked by long shot.
That's the point. Think about it this way: it can be Minuet in here because we have Sarius to get into forest. But you don't want it to be Minuet in here. Like, Minuet in here tells you yeah, as Purple says, it could be just long shot and deep fire. It could just be long shot. It could be long shot and deep fire. You can.
Yes, honey. Delete ice cavern. Delete. Delete.
Yeah. Minuet here gives you information. It tells you letters not your way of the hero. But if you get hovers here, it makes it funnier. It makes it absolutely funnier because then you're sitting there like, that's not a good thing. Yeah. Minuet gives you the most information if you get out of Ice Cavern. But if you also get hovers out of Ice Cavern and you're sitting there like, oh no. Because that gives you absolutely no information right behind it.
Because then you're just completely locked out the west part of Hyrule.
Oh, Bombing was also GT is also Way the Hero. I realized I should probably mention that. I don't know who can edit those commands.
Yeah.
If I can, I don't want to.
I cannot.
Not from my phone. I can barely spell. Pizza Heart. Nothing was in the red ice. I'm assuming.
No.
Okay. I'm guessing another Pizza Heart or a heart piece or something like that. Something equally as useless.
I think those arrows.
Or
something like that.
I said, something as equally as useless. Oh, rip the shield. Nehru was on a fairy. We've got all 3 spells. I'm pretty sure Nehru's on a fairy.
Oh yeah. And Longshot is just on Shadow Trial 2 the entire time.
That'd be hilarious.
I'll make $5. Yeah, it would. Yes, it would.
Oh, thank you! I got called that a lot when I was younger. It was the best cartoon compliment I ever got.
Because it was hilarious.
I've scared grown men with my laughter.
We seen Longshot Shadow Trial Board 2. Yeah, that was my best claw. That claw, I got 21st.
Oh, Big Goron Sword is just so nice. Oh, no. My favorite is Vanilla Strength 3.
Oh.
It's Requiem.
Requiem, thank God.
No. Think about this. If something's on child's side, you have to do that.
Alright, what's on top of the arch?
Oh, Arch is also a possibility. I forgot about the Arch. Oh, let it be a long shot.
That's a piece of heart.
Boo!
Toilet dead! GTG, way to hero. We don't need to do the toilet, guys. We're saved.
Oh, that's funny because we got everything for toilet. Amalah doesn't, but we got everything for toilet.
Amalah?
Oh,
Why are you not checking the song?
Gotta check the song. You can warp out though. That's not. I don't like this.
Alright.
If Colossus song is Minuet.
Man,
That's
that
what
one,
it's like.
that one it could be.
Purple. That sounded accusingly like a mom. God. Ignore me. We're gonna get key locked out? Oh, no, we didn't get key locked out, so.
No, we have 2 keys.
I didn't realize we had the first key.
Yeah.
So we're not.
Oh, fire
key
versus spirit. Who wins?
Honestly, fire.
So, as I
Something's up there.
love to say, there's 4 levels of fire. There's fire, which is the bottom floor. There's deep fire. There's deep fire. And then there's deep fire.
I said, I believe fire is better. Honestly, probably your better bet here.
But obviously,
That's deep, man. Yeah.
That does sound like
4 levels of fire sound like heartburn. Yeah. Yeah.
let's go deeper, deeper.
That's also a testament to how much I don't like fire. In case you didn't know.
I mean, honestly, does anyone really fire?
Like, there is no mid-fire, only deep fire. Another bottle!
Is that all 4 bottles? That's all 4 bottles.
Yeah, it's bottle percent.
Okay.
You go any deeper, you'll end up in Australia.
In this case, I would have to argue that because of the iron boots, and nothing so far in Spirit Temple. I had to think of names for 5 seconds. I would slightly argue DrKirth, but with the Requiem play, but nothing's been here in Requiem, so been over here, so
Yeah,
never.
nothing at all.
like there's nothing been here in Spirit Temple, nor was there anything in Ice Cavern, but Requiem.
Excuse me.
Nice.
Thank you. I am very ladylike.
There's a boss key.
I would argue maybe not.
And I would say that, yeah. With
Like,
7
Requiem and Ice-
keys.
Like Requiem and Ice is very nice, but unless something's on Child's side, but if nothing's on Child's side, then Requiem and Ice is absolutely useless. Unless that's your only way you're getting
Could be that. It could be your It could be fun if your boss keys just on Child's side, and it's hilarious.
So, interesting. The only interesting thing is that DrKirth opted to set Barore's win. I would have at least checked higher score on, because knowing that there's only 1 key remaining.
He doesn't know if it's on Pierre or not. I don't think he trusts Pierre because he doesn't have Pierre.
Oh, he doesn't have Pierre.
Nope.
Oh, so we got 7 keys without Pierre. Interesting.
Yep.
That means there's 3 items left.
Yep. Well, one of them is probably on her.
Actually, no. She's probably got a key.
Well, it's a 25% chance at this point.
She's either got the key or it's up there. No boss key on Spirit Tide, right?
Nope.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Good. No, okay, wait a minute. So.
There's
a
our
ball
monkey.
key.
Now we check the song. There's our minuet, which means Epona's
Oh, I'm burning cat.
probably on Burning Cat.
Has to be a burning cat. Bonus is on burning
Which means
cat.
I was right. Sort of. Oh, sort of right.
Yeah, with Epona's behind Spirit.
That means that GGG cannot have Mirror Shield, which means it has to be Long Shot.
Or hovers.
Don't bring the demon out.
Unless Longshot's just near in Spirit.
Well, we didn't see the key on the other side. We didn't see the chest on the other side, so we don't know.
Oh, this. Child Titan Twin Rover. Oh, that's a disgusting place for that. Oh, that is a disgusting place for that boss key. DrKirth, what are you doing?
Alright, well, looks like we're gonna see an ice play.
Amalah, what are you doing?
Check the ferry. And then you reverse the GTG.
Ah, so there was a key on Vavagia, which means...
Oh, wow.
3 items. Everything up there is all items. Which means we need
Everything.
beer, baby!
It's all items.
It's all items up there. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, fire is not hovers locked. Fire is not hovers locked. Ew.
Oh. Whoop. Whoop. I was confused on what was wrong there, B. Luigi, and then I realized the disease. So you can tell I have not
that was
paid
a
attention.
piece of heart.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, it's still useless.
Still useless.
Is he Haunted Wasteland?
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay. It's my teeth. Correct, Raptor. We don't know which is over there. Because the pony's behind Spirit. And Sunsong's on OT. And happy 2-hour mark. Honestly, in this case... Nope, we found irons already. Kirth has them. Amalah gonna fight hovers, though.
that'd be hilarious if we found hovers. So what we have not done is diving in the lab, adult fishing, haven't done the top of fire temple, none of the fortress or GTG, and we're missing away the hero. Oh yeah, from their perspective they can find one. They can find irons over here, but we know that's not true. It is kind of strange that Amalah didn't gonna go be fire. I would have gonna go be fire, but also the fact that
No one's checked Valley. Oh. Oh.
oh no, oh no, oh no. It's honestly such a shame that no one's checked those easy tricking checks!
I am back.
Welcome back. But the fact that we're also still missing a Willy the Hero hand, though. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. This
Rock
is normal.
Dog, the only thing that can be in here that's way the hero is long shot.
Really?
We do not speak about hovers.
You were just trying to deny the hovers entirely.
They don't exist.
They do exist, though.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Damn.
But
Haha. I was like, you're not gonna get me to do reverse psychology. That don't work.
I'm a child.
Like, anytime someone tries it, I'm like, you're not gonna get that to work. I am like a practical child.
We know hovers can't be over here, though, because of the fact that we don't, because Epona's is behind Spirit. But oh, absolutely.
And raise my ass, the fuck? Hell Knight would not let me commentate if I was underage. Hell Knight would not let me exist.
No. What the hell? I think maybe I've seen that command. I just didn't think twice about it before.
I've not seen. So I've seen the blame HK command. I've not seen this HK command.
Purple, you know I'm the easiest person to break on commentary. I'm the easiest person to break. I really, really wish, like high-key wish, I'm afraid because, like I say, so we don't know where hovers are. I didn't break anything this time. I'm getting ejected. So we don't know where hovers are, long shot, mirror shield.
We don't care about hovers.
We know one of them has to be in here. We know it can't be hovers though because of logic. Because you need hovers this time?
Oh, we can check Hover's chest. We can check Vanilla Hover's chest.
You can check Vanilla Hover's chest. I wouldn't be checking.
Well, Rob, here's the thing. We still haven't seen Sunblock Room or Silver Gauntlet's chest.
Because, one of those we can't get to. No, wait, we can get to both.
We get to them.
I'm dumb.
We had 4 keys.
No, we're missing one key. Which is more than likely on either Sunblock Room or,
Toilet was hinted a key, yes.
Oh, you're talking about
It was
GTG!
not hinted a key. No, it was not hinted a key. It was hinted dead.
It's hinted dead, but not a key. We're missing a key for both Spirit and GTG. Because now I'm getting confused on which one we're... Yes, Spigorin is hinted dead as well.
In fact, all of Trail is foolish, so...
Yeah, all of Trail is foolish, so we kind of just like...
Oh, DrKirth is bailing.
I don't blame him here. Because he's probably going to reverse.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did the same thing that Amalah did. He didn't check the song.
Both these were nice. Both these were nice, I swear to God.
If Mirror Shield's in GTG, that would mean that Longshot is just... There it is?
Nope.
So, yeah, which means that Mirror Shield could still be in Spirit.
Because now you can
or
Longshot
if it's not Spirit, it's just out there somewhere. Not Longshot.
Valley.
Valley. Valley, Deep Fire.
I'm just thinking it's Valley, because that's the one place neither. Oh god, don't say that one. I actually don't want Soul Song Grave anymore. I just want to be chilling in Valley. But yeah, Mirror can't be in here because that's where Longshot is, and Longshot is Mirror locked.
Yeah, that also confirms Letter Away the hero. And you know what? With the knowledge of Longshot being here, now I want to see Hovers in here because now we know. Because that would mean that Sun's on Grave is dead.
Would it?
Yes. Absolutely.
How?
I was just conscious. Because you needed the Mirror Shield to get the Hover Boots. Therefore, Hover Boots cannot lock Mirror Shield.
What are you talking about?
So because Longshot is in GTG, you logically need Opponents. Opponents can only be done by beating Spirit Temple, which you need the Mirror Shield for.
Hmm?
So, since you need the Mirror Shield, which locks your access to GTG logically, if you find Hover Boots here, it means that's not AD, because you need the Mirror Shield to do AD. Which also means that Shadow Temple is also barren. But Jabu's still a thing.
Jabu's very much still a thing. So is Valley! It will be absolutely Quirky,
Do we see
hilarious.
Horseback Archery?
Nope, no Epona.
Oh, that's right.
You need Jameer to get
Epona.
Eponas.
Oh, that's right. Imagine if hovers were on horseback. Yeah, we're still missing a walk.
We're still missing a way the hero, which is scary because that's what I'm saying. It could just, like you said, that last waft could just be Human Valley.
Yeah, Amalah, it could. If you're searching for Mirror Shield, it cannot be Hammer Rocks. That was a wasted check.
But it could just be Human Valley on the 2 child checks.
Yeah, it could be on these 2 checks, indeed.
That dude just. Yeah, Amalah still needs irons, but honestly, I didn't see what that was.
I didn't see what that was. The money
but
was
I'm gonna
covering
guess it's useless because he didn't go for it. Nut,
Oh.
nut.
Was it nuts? Piece of heart.
One do. Well, they also know that they don't need irons immediately because Water Temple's barren. Piece of heart on the icy waters. So that explains what that is.
Bang. Yeah. We sort of knew that already.
Yeah. We weren't entirely sure, but we were like 75%. Like I say, the thing is though, Amalah knows they don't need irons immediately because irons are in Hyrule Field Scrub and Water Temple's barren.
Catway the hero!
Oh, I wonder why! I swear to God, this game.
It's not the bomb bag.
It's the bow. No, it's not the bow
either.
What?
Yeah,
What?
chickens was the first check we did. That was the bow.
But we also know there's a bow and skull mask. Eponas! It's Eponas!
Eponas.
I was sitting here like, Oh wait, no! Yeah, no, yes, it can be Eponas. It can be Eponas. Because we didn't get a hint for Eponas. We deduced Eponas. It can be Eponas. Cause GTG's way the hero. And your long shots in GTG. We haven't seen hovers either. So I was like, wait a minute. I like how we just sat here like trying to figure this out. We were like, what did we get our windmill? Saria?
Saria.
Yeah, nothing with Saria, yeah.
Well, actually, no. Saria is also a wavy hero.
¿Qué vos no dijiste?
It locked minuet.
How?
Saria's was your first logical access to Forest Temple. Forest Temple unlocked ZL, which you needed Requiem for to get your minuet.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what, huh? $20 was hinted dead, 10 is a recovery heart.
Yeah.
There was nothing on skulls this seed. The seed, you can take your
I mean,
skulls
unless you count the bomb bag on 40 as something, but whatever. We already had 2 at that point.
We saw bomb bags so many times. It was just like, yeah, those exist.
Oh yeah, I just realized there was a wallet on top of the volcano.
It's a wallet.
Yeah, it's our second wallet.
We know Water Temple's barren, so finding... So hopefully our boss key will not be too bad. Hopefully, but that means absolutely nothing at the same time, because chat wants river or Darkling because they're terrible. Sorry is way to you because it's your logical access to forest.
Did Saria
Yes.
lock in you wet? Yes, it did. So
Sorry
that
has
is a
got
way
you
to
in.
hear.
Sorry's got you in the forest. Forest got you your ZL. ZL got you into Ice Cavern, which gave you your Requiem. Opponents is on Burning Cat.
Which we don't have because we don't have a mirror shield.
We just deduced it out because you have to get your mirror shield is somewhere.
It's somewhere. It can't, and it cannot be Epona's lock. It cannot be long shot lock.
It's
So Big Pose is dead, basically.
yeah, because we found all 4 bottles. So Skullmask is a bow. Yeah, Skullmask was hinted, and we just gotta laugh because you got the bowl of chickens. Like we just started just dying of laughter because we got the bowl of chickens. So it was like, well, that's a hilarious little thing. We got 2 of our 3 Bombasts. Our 3rd is on 40, which we're never going to get. When you start in CAC, you do chickens. If you start in CAC, you do chickens.
Even if you don't start in CAC, you do chicken.
There's Jabosky.
There's the Bosky. Time to beat Morpha.
We know we don't have to check the rest of Water Temple because it's barren. Yeah, it's honestly a pretty decent Water Temple, honestly.
I'm off to kill a rabbit.
Don't encourage me. Don't encourage the child in comms. Water Temple and Trail.
Yep.
Rabbit season.
Do not encourage the child. Telling you this on purpose.
Who is that? Tom talk. Hush you. Probably. Hopefully.
It seems that Kirth has not deduced.
Yeah, that Kirth is like, I'm missing something and I don't know what.
Oh, Kirth hasn't checked center yet. That's what it is.
Also, where's that Toilen hit again?
Oh.
Good question. Oh, outside of Colossus. Outside of Spirit.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they both saw the hit, so it's not like he missed it.
Yeah.
It's more just like he didn't finish checking the maze.
Alright. Covers on Shoot Sun would be top 8. No, it wouldn't.
It'd be hilarious if nothing else.
Because that's logically long shot lock. Which means it's mirror shield lock.
Which means it's absolutely nothing. Amalah probably does. Actually, no. I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Do they know this? Do they know that? They should know that.
Should. But in the heat of the moment, you never know.
There's some hammer and shoes, so he's gonna check this. You can see what shoot the sun is.
That
I didn't see what it was.
I think that's magic lock. Was there a key? Hold on. We haven't seen all the.
Double magic? We've seen paperweight. I think that was double magic then.
Yeah, paperweight was in the River Open Grotto. So that's double magic. Was there a key on map chest? We have not seen Sunblock Room.
I think there's a key on that. No.
No magic lock keys yet.
The map test was not a key yet. No.
Yeah, map chest got not a key, but we have not seen Sunblock Room.
No. Oh no.
Oh, we're going to see left side.
Oh no. So we want this to be Mirror Shield. That's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. Cityway the hero was your
City waiting here for the strength 2 and the Rudo's letter.
yeah, because you needed both.
You needed both, yes. Because as of right now, we don't know where strength 3 is.
Don't know strength 3, and we don't know where our mirror is. Because until we see strength 3. Yeah, we're definitely sure about letter. Not sure about strength.
And we've deduced that the strength on Goron Pod is strength locked.
Yes.
Definitely, it's definitely strength locked given where the second magic is.
But until we find where third strength is, that second strength is not confirmed. Way the hero.
Right.
Because the first strength wasn't confirmed. The
Okay.
first strength no.
So here's the one advantage that Kirth has in here is that now now that he has an out of logic long shot, he can actually check the Silver Gauntlet chest and Sunblock Room.
I was like, what do you mean? Probably yes it does. I was like considering where everything is. Oh yeah, that's true. He can check Sunblock and Silver Gauntlet chests. So he'll have that advantage as he's going around, because that'll tell us where that last key is.
Yes, we have not seen the 5th key. We've seen 4 of them, so we can go to the top out of logic.
Ow! Ow!
Hovers in deep fire. So the reason why it's considered out of logic because we only have 4 keys. We don't know where the 5th key is.
Oh, okay. I was like, out? I don't know if Amalah. I don't think Amalah has Scarecrow. I think Amalah has PA.
No, but he has long shot.
So he can't
do
pixel shot, yeah.
Just do pixel shot. We seen that once. We seen that twice last week. Just
Pixel
him
shot's a
versus
popular one.
Tyrus.
Yeah, Mirror Shield on Silver Gauntlet. Mirror Shield could just be French Vanilla. Ugh, Mirror Shield could be French Vanilla. Yeah, Mira's go mode. But I just thought of something. Harkins here. So, riddle me this real quick. If we find hovers here in spirit, does that mean anything?
Yes.
I was afraid of that. Not really?
Oh, last key is child lock.
No.
So Kirth should have deduced. Alright.
I don't.
Now, since you don't have all 5 keys, he wouldn't know that the top does not have Mirror Shield.
I think. So with that though, is the last key is either mirror lock or it's child lock. It doesn't necessarily mean it's mirror. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a child
Yeah.
lock. So we can't check Rova until we get a mirror shield. Yeah, we haven't seen any of Child. They just kind of like they said they looked at the idea of Child and just said nah. Oh god.
Where's key number 3? Child climb.
And that room yeah, I think it was like help me. So like I say, it's either mirror locked.
It's either the first 2 checks in child or it's mirror lock.
And I think he's come to the conclusion.
Oh, we're seeing pixel shot.
God, to get the spacing for pixels, get the proper positioning for pixel shot is just like.
No extension. You don't need extension.
I was like, you know, go up a little further. I think.
2 part down, I think.
I think so.
2 part to the right. It's 2 part up.
I like how we're trying to play the game of what's wrong. Pixel and Pixel.
Too far. It's too far up. Nice, too far to the right. Or left.
Right. No, there he goes. Yep, that's why it's called Pixel Shot. Because it is literally a pixel. You know, I actually am not sure, Luigi.
Extension only helps if you're 4 blocks out. He was 3 blocks out.
Okay, so he's... I was like, I don't know. So this is Megaton Hammer Chest. This might give us... So what are you, my friend? It's a heart?
A heart.
Not what we're looking
Okay,
for.
time to go. It's time for an inception because we need to go deeper.
Nothing there. That's 2 more items to go, right?
That's 2. Yeah, 2 more items.
Because Pierre just got checked. Is that Pierre or Megaton? Pierre?
Here.
Yeah, okay.
You don't do
Here.
Pixel Shot for Megaton Hammer.
I don't think I remember my Fire Temple checks. Because we never see these up here. We're never up here. My brain does not remember.
Keep it. Well, here's the thing, Tama. I'm Batman.
I was like, you had to. I was like, you encouraged it. Wait. Kirth?
It's progression, it's fine.
No, wait. I'm getting people confused. Never mind. Amalah's the one who's doing this now.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. Am I getting confused? No, I'm not. But Kirth will find their boss keys soon enough.
Remove lock. I believe that's called, yeah.
Keezy.
Keezy, yeah.
That's called Keezy.
But no, I'm not sure how I feel about Keezy in season 5.
No Keezy in season. No, we do boss Keezy in season 5.
There's Spear Shield! Oh my god!
It's what highest Koari!
It was deep fire all along. Oh my god! See, this is why I was questioning why Kirth just after getting the boss key just do one more check because you're right here. Oh my god! That would have been the play.
Yeah, one more check is all he needs. I'm curious what hovers are.
Amalah, you don't need to do this. You lowered the pillar.
He dropped from the pillar by accident.
Okay.
Like he fell in the lava as he was trying to jump across. So it didn't act. So he never caught the ledge towards where Vaj's boss away. He fell right in front of it, so that's why he had to do that.
No, you didn't have to do that. You could just go back to the end. You could just climb back up and jump on the pillar again.
You think Amalah's thinking about that?
Oh my god.
But you know, Kurt's gonna feel bad about that one with it being highest score on there. Don't play a forbidden game now. Actually, I think you're right, Rob Dog.
Yeah. His forest wind is still up there.
So he actually probably after he finishes water, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes right back in, checks that, and then he's just spirit, and then he's going to go straight to Spirit Temple because he's already done fire. So he would actually be. He might Both of them have a forest wind up there, so never mind. Well, no,
Yeah.
we correct that. Wait, no. Is this in fire or is this in spirit?
I think
Is curse in fire or spirit?
Kurtz is in fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
The hammer and well just was. Boomerang just kind of was bait, though. It was a hilarious bait, but it was bait.
Yeah. Huge bait.
It was just like, hey, I'm gonna make you.
Also, why is Amalah switching to Master Sword?
¿Qué botana? ¿Qué? Don't make no sense. Amalah, what are you thinking? Share with me your thoughts.
Pulling out Aurora's makes sense for him because of where his Aurora is located, but why Master Sword?
Oh, that's a pretty mirror shield, though. That light yellow,
Yes,
almost silver.
You have the boss key. You're good. Did we see the first two checks in shadow? Nope. And didn't need to.
Didn't see the first two check the shadow. Didn't see any Jabu. Didn't see Mega's on Hammer Chest. We're missing something else that we didn't see that I can't think of. I think it already hinted.
Nah, I think that's it. We didn't see Child Spirit.
Child Spirit. That's what it was. I was like, I'm missing something that we didn't check. So yeah, none of all of Shadow.
We got to skip our stone dungeon safely and soundly.
It's a miracle.
Oh,
Hmm?
that's a setup.
Oh, I missed the setup.
He was able to get the mirror with a crouch stab.
Oh,
He was able to light the sun with a crouch stab. I gotta
that
put
might
that
be.
and go back through that.
Oh, that might be why he swapped though, but I don't think it's worth it to swap twice for it. Oh, now that someone mentioned it, like, now I'm like, and I'm just now realizing it. The mirror shield, like, Amalah's mirror shield does actually kind of remind me of LTDP's mirror shield, just reversed.
Yeah, it's very inverse. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Even with titties, the ice from Tomb Rover deals a lot of damage.
I mean, he only has 6. Wait. 2, 6, 8. 10 hearts.
Mala, that's a bad idea.
Kirth, no.
Oh, this is not what you're. Oh, you better.
Yes, as someone who has titties, they do not prevent you from getting cold. They also do not prevent you from getting warm either. In fact, they honestly make it worse. Yeah, honestly.
F cups, baby.
I have a lot of issues.
And my tits do look great.
I move my mic around a lot, so. Alright, I was gonna get back to be right back. I forgot what I was doing just that fast because I got invested in this seed. But since we're in go mode, I'm gonna be right back.
Alright. Well, we've just seen Link's Awakening. This is definitely going to be a field bad for DrKirth because he was right next to highest Goron. I feel like with doing one more, I feel like personally, if I found boss key at the compass chest in fire, doing one more check, especially knowing that 3 items are still out there and only 1 key, is still worth it. Also, not even looking at but not checking to see whether it's hover boots. Not sure if Twitch will allow. Alright, Amalah has his boss key. Did not scum it away. Alright. Oh, this feels so bad for Kirth. Very nice iron knuckle fight. Alright, Kirth. I guess the only thing left is he's gonna do the first 2 checks in shadow. Oh no. Oh no. Yes, Ganondorf, we found our light arrows in the Deku tree. Thanks for having our Koari sword be vanilla. Shadow is a good place to return FW from. Unless finds vanilla hover boots. Very nice 1 cycle. Coming up on the home stretch for Amalah. He just needs to die 20 more times for DrKirth to finally catch up. It's okay. He just needs to die 20 times, get to the very end, and then die. You know? That can be done, right? Okay. Oh my god, DrKirth is finally doing it. He's finally gone back to fire. But oh my god, is this really bad? No, he's not getting highest score on!
I am back.
Oh my god!
What have I
Kirth has
missed?
finally gone back to Fire Temple, but he's skipping highest score on.
Oh no! No! Bad idea! Bad idea!
Meanwhile, we are on phase 2 of Ganon.
It's a shame.
Like he was one check away when he found the boss key, and now he'll be one check away again.
He's just slowly moving himself further and further away. It's a shame.
Alright, well that is GG's for Amalah, your winner. Oh, what was the time on that? It was 2:48 something. And looks like Kirth is still going.
I don't blame him here.
The last flick shot. 2:48.32.
GG's. GG's. Helix, you wrote something nonsense. This wasn't as bad as it could have been, though. But you wrote something nonsense.
The sub 3 field. Yeah, what is wrong with you? Why is this a sub 3C?
Wait, this was a sub 3C. Felix?
So,
Are we sure Felix rolled this seed?
alright.
Are we sure Felix rolled this seed?
I mean, I think that's the name that was on the moderator sheet. I don't know. Alright, well, yeah.
I mean,
It's
I know Felix
It
actually
is-
wrote. I'm making sure.
So, Alright,
GG to
so with,
Amalah.
so is Amalah up for an interview?
I don't think Kirth has the race time up.
Yeah, you do see many runners. Oh god.
GG to
G-
Amalah.
Alright. Do we know if Amalah is up for an interview? Yeah, it is quite common to have some runners just not look at race time chat.
And in this case, I don't blame him because
Well, according to our screen, it looks like that's Amalah's second win.
So still has Is that his first? Was that his second or is his first?
His second win.
Who's his first?
What? I did not see the name, but I had a big L next to it. And
I saw
the only
Feeny
other
and-
one with a W was Amalah.
I was like, Feeny and Mike Cats of that same group though didn't have a W or L next to it, so I was like, you sure that's a second?
What's it? Let me.
Pulling up the
I can't
challenge
even.
now.
I can't even. Okay.
I'm gonna
Challenge.
find out. Ah, okay. Amalah won't beat Mike Cats. Okay, there we go. That.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ah, okay. Mike Cats and DrKirth were not in the order that I saw originally. That makes sense. I was like, that makes sense. So Feeny H is the only one of that group who has not raced yet.
Yeah, that would be correct.
That's interesting. So group one's already done.
So, and you got at least give it up for Kirth. He's toughing it out. Even not sure if he actually has seen the results, but he's toughing it out. Still willing to give us a show.
Well, I see a good show. Sorry, I'm looking at things.
I mean, I would never do this, but especially if I was at least something behind. But
I keep forgetting that it's his name on a challenge.
yeah, so we have a.
Just as a reminder, the next restream is Gogeta versus CheckRaise tomorrow at 4 p.m. CET, 10 a.m. Eastern. They are part of Group I had to double check that because I'm right to remember my letters.
Yeah, Group I. I have fond memories of Group I, dating back to the co-op tournament.
With Gogeta, Yo-Yo, Kanari, CheckRaise, and Liam 6 of that group.
At 10 a.m. bright and early for me because I don't get up at 10 a.m. I don't even get up at 11 a.m.
I might be up, but I'm not gonna be on commentary. That is too early in the morning for me. I cannot be Sleepy Sheepy on restream again.
And for clarification, we finally saw what was on Twin River. It was just a steak.
Steak. My steaks.
So where hovers, we don't know, and we'll never know. The world may never know.
Hovers are a mystery.
So they could still be the two mirror lock checks.
They could be in Jabu.
And
They could be in They could be in the first two check in Shadow. They can be anywhere
no,
left
we
in
already
Ganon.
saw the first two checks in Shadow.
Oh, never mind then.
We do not have a spoiler log, no.
That'd just be Hell Knight. And to join the Challenge Cup, so the Challenge Cup was actually done off the main ZSR Season 4 tourney qualifiers, while the top 32? Top 32?
Yep. The next, top 32 goes onto the main tournament. The next 64
There we go.
go into Challenge Cup.
If
They
they
get
choose
they
to.
get regrouped and repurposed. They get grouped up 16 at a time, and they get tiered off.
And then once the groups have gone through their first four, they get dropped down to pairs of 2, and then pairs of 2 into single elimination. Makes tournaments go a whole lot faster. I might have been around for a lot of too many double elimination tourneys at this point. Elimination tourneys, double elimination tourneys can be really nice, or they can just be really long. But yeah, Silver Gauntlets has done the Season 3 Challenge Cup, a co-op tourney, and now the Season 4 Challenge Cup. We also did some Pictionary races between seasons, between tournaments. Kind of keep up activity on the channel, and to get people still get people hyped for Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer.
Yep.
Pictionary spoiler races are very, very interesting.
Especially if you're trying to interpret what people are trying to draw.
Some things have been I was confused there by DrKirth because I saw the Iron Boots going. I'm like, what?
It's a secret strat, you know?
Just casually.
Very secret.
Just casually throwing Iron Boots by accident before taking them back off and putting on Master Sword. Is it luck manipulation? Is that what it is?
It's just RNG manipulation. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You know?
Just a little RNG manipulation.
He's just trying to rewrite the RAM.
Just a little bit. Just mostly not even for like the Ganondorf phase, for the Ganon fights. Because the Ganon fights can be a little special. Was that a light purple? Or was that actually like an almost silver for his mirror shield?
It looked pretty silver. Lavender to me.
That's what I was like, is that like a really like what was that like? Either way, it's a pretty one. Like it makes it pretty much just like blends in with the rest of the shield, so it makes it look like it's almost all one solid color, you know?
Oh.
Oh, that crunchy audio. Don't you just love the crunchy audio? The N64. I know you play Overdrive.
I see what's going on. That...
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, that, according to how,
that makes all the more sense. I'm guessing the couple times of crunchy audio we got in is from when he opened up race, is when he pulled up race time. Oh, Lady Draco, thank you for redeeming thanks to our commentators and trackers. Speaking of our commentators and trackers, of course you have myself as Mama Sheepy. I'm known on Twitch as Sheepyamaya, and you have my co-commentator Koari. You can find us on command. Here you can find
my
our
Twitch
lovely...
is not in there. So my Twitch is twitch.tv/Koari _dude. That's DOOD.
Dude! You can thank our lovely trackers. Tejon, Maraba, and Cherry XYZ.
Yes.
And of course, follow our runners. Amalah and DrKirth. Oh, and we can't forget about our lovely restreamer.
Felix.
Felix is not our restreamer. Felix is our seed roller.
Yeah. Well. Still. Felix.
Yeah, Felix rolled a sub 3 somehow.
But yes, HK is our restreamer. And we love him. Give Hell Knight love. And of course, our lovely seed roller was Felix this time around. I'm still not sure if this was a Felix seed. A sub 3 Felix seed is kind of scary.
Alright. Is DrKirth up for an interview?
Amalah is doing interview.
Yes.
That's why we did.
Yes, he's doing the interview for the French commentary. Makes sense.
French with French. French with the French. That DrKirth?
DrKirth. GG's.
GG's DrKirth.
Yeah, GG.
So
So
okay. First
about
off,
that mirror shield.
I wasn't even gonna go to Mirror Shield. But yeah, how about that Mirror Shield first off?
Well, I could have gone that earlier, but with the FW set and fire, I could have just gone back anytime I wanted to. So I kind of just put it off.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't in Shadow or Jabu.
That is very true. Or Sunsung Gray for that matter.
Yeah.
Chat kept wanting
Ocarina of Time teaches Sun Song. Felix.
Felix.
And pretty much that's the entire commentary. It's just like, Felix, what'd you do? Like, when we realized it was Felix, we were like, Felix, what'd you do? Felix, what'd you do?
Yeah.
Also, how about that vanilla Kokiri sword?
That was amazing.
It was just like, here, have a vanilla Kokiri sword, your bomb bags and bows are aplenty.
Yeah, like a lot of that stuff was just Sphere Zero. Really, just streamlined the whole seed, and then I don't know, all the progression was kind of on the way. Like you couldn't get baited too much.
Nope. The one bait we did have a worry about when you found when we got found in Bottom of the Well. We're like,
Yeah, first
oh,
check boomerang.
We were like, oh no. And this is to know this was
fire arrows. What the heck?
Yeah,
to
we
know
still
this
haven't,
already
we
did
still didn't even
Ganon's.
know that Bomb of the Well was Way the Hero yet.
it was hilarious.
And I'm glad I found out because I was going to skip that and go adult. If I like after turning in the letter, I was just like going to go adult then and go to Ice Cavern.
Ice Cavern having Requiem, which you needed, which gave you Minuet, and you were like, oh, that means opponents is on. It means opponents is on Burning Cack. And then it says Cack's Way of the Hero, and we're all like, what do we get out of Cack? Because it was like,
There's a Catway the hero? I
there's a
missed
Cack
that.
Way of the Hero.
There was the Cack Way of the Hero in the right next to the lab.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I did not check any of the lake stones.
Yeah. I don't blame you though, because like neither of you did the like. I'm so used to seeing the Gruta Valley Lake Hylia South high roll play that I was like, none of them have. I was like, neither of them have checked that, and that's kind of because if that's just where our mirror shield is, that's just hilarious.
Yeah, so I made sure to clear it out after GTG just in case.
Yeah, but when you got your long shot, we were like, oh, we know what can't be here.
Yeah, I was expecting Longshot to be there. That's why I was starting to do Spirit Temple first, but then I was like, maybe it's Double Way the Hero, or maybe it actually is the Mirror Shield. I should just go do GTG first.
But giving you that long shot before you finished off, before that,
What's that?
I'm trying to form English thoughts, and I'm having trouble because English is a language and I speak it.
I still doubt that.
You getting long shot allows you to kind of take that long shot once you got up to the top to go across to check the couple child checks you could, child spirit side checks you could, to confirm that that
Yeah, that's true.
confirm what
Although
was
I
going
don't even
on.
know if that was faster or not. I'm not sure.
It's slightly faster.
Yeah, faster than you going back child all the way and climbing.
Yeah, faster
Or
than
even
child climb, but I don't know if it's faster than just going up there doing it first before like doing the adult side as an adult.
oh, it is faster because it's actually much more convenient as well.
Yeah, because I know you skip the Iron Knuckle fight, and that's mostly it. And then I just save quit out of the sunblock room so I don't have to push the blocks.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
it's
were like,
better.
it helped. Both of you decided that you were going to warp out of Spirit Temple instead of doing, walk into Spirit
No,
Temple, walk out of Spirit Temple. Check the song.
Yeah, I forgot.
Hey,
well, it's okay
I'm
because
not surprised.
both of you
Both you did it.
did the same thing, where you just walked into spirit and then didn't walk back
Did your
out.
checks. And then
Okay, then I
warped
don't feel
out.
as bad.
I was just like, it pretty much was like, what are you both doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, it wasn't at the same time, but it was definitely a, what are you doing? Why aren't you just walking back out just to check the song to see if that's Epona's or not? Because that'll give you information if it is Epona's.
Yeah.
Because then, you
Then I
don't have to
walked
be
back
running.
out and it was not Epona's. I'm like, well, and I can't do those checks in GTG anyways.
Not logically, anyway.
Yep.
It was like, no, you gotta get your long shot last. You're trying to do your Baron Water Temple last.
I ended up just doing Water Temple before finding the Mirror Shield because I just wanted to check Shoot the Sun. And without Sun Song, it was the best way.
Yeah. Like I said, though, it was, why is English a hard language there? I genuinely do not know why English is such a hard language. GG to you again, DrKirth.
Yeah, thanks. Did Amalah find the silver gauntlets in the pot like before or after I did?
Uh,
Ooh.
I got.
So I felt like that was like one of those out of the way things that could have like shifted the
Oh,
tide.
so they got their first strength after you, silvers before you. That's what it was.
Ah,
I was trying to go
Yeah.
like that. Like what? I was like, how was that order? I was like, because that's the one thing I remember. It was, yeah, it was. You got post. They got. They got it first. They got the second strength. They got the first strength second, because you got Richard first. Because that way you got to do all of Forest first, and then
yeah.
you came back and did it, and then you came back. And then they got second strength, and we were like, "Is that way of the hero?" I'm trying to figure out like what's way of the hero of Golden City because they got the letter and we were like, "Oh no."
Well,
We kind of
Goron
just had
City is always double way the hero. Always.
we're just like, "Oh no, that's hmm."
Yeah. At that
Yeah.
point, I pretty much knew it was for the song. I was expecting Epona's in Ice Cavern, honestly, to get like long shot in GTG, then just cross the wasteland to get Vanilla Requiem.
That'd have been actually kind of nice, but nope. It was you have Requiem in Nice Cavern to get Minuet. Burning Cactus having your opponents for logical access.
Yeah, and by that time you don't need the mirror shield. Like the mirror shield can't be on those opponent checks.
Exactly. Which no, which does beg the question why you kept going in GTG if you knew that once you got the long shot, mirror shield could not be there.
Yeah, that's why I like cleared out the rest of the checks because I didn't want to go back there. Like to the Hammer Rocks or to Gerudo Valley or like to the Fortress Chest.
Well, the good news is we still don't know where hoverboots are.
That is very true.
Probably in Jabu.
We were like, it's Jabu, Child Spirit. Yeah.
That's honestly
Yeah.
it, isn't it? Maybe
Yeah.
further in Fire. I'm not sure myself.
No.
No. It was our
Not
last
with you.
long shot. So
Ah, dang.
yeah. I think Pierre was just a bloopy.
Or a piece of heart. One of the two.
One of the two.
It was useless either way.
Yeah, the hover boots would have been nice for Water Temple, just to like raise the water level that final time.
Yeah.
Because I was nervous about like making that jump without hovers.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like hover boots could have been opponent's lock.
That's true.
Well, I guess it is, huh?
That would have been big information if it was. Big if true.
Oh, yeah. Would have been massive. All right. Any questions from the chat?
There is a PM race tomorrow. I believe it is at 8 p.m. Eastern. Sounds right.
8 o'clock or 8:30. Yeah, 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Is it 8:30?
Yeah, 8 p.m. Yep.
Yeah, but you can check out the full schedule.
2:30 a.m. 2:30 a.m. CET.
You can check out the full schedule on the second link, and you can find our rescreen schedule. A rescreen schedule underneath the stream if you are on desktop. It is Zopar versus Sora tomorrow of group. I don't have the logo up anymore. I forgot which group it is.
Nice.
I don't have the challenge up anymore.
Group F.
Group F. But that is all for tonight. Thank you all for joining us. GG again to Amalah and GG again to DrKirth for finishing out the seed. We will see you guys tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern.
Hooray!
Bye, guys!
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, we're getting Millie Noon!
Woo! Let's go.